Spring is almost at our doorstep, and I'm curating a space using some of my favorite pieces. Blue and white vases are not only elegant, but they are timeless and versatile. They are often referred to as chinoiserie or delftware. I love their ability to add instant sophistication, color, and character to any room. There's centuries of history I've grown to love throughout the years. I'm sharing my collection as well as how you can use and incorporate them in today's modern interior trends. This is my favorite piece of all time, mainly because of the unique oval shape and the color, of course, and the size. And I've used this piece several times in my bathroom where I would put toilet paper inside, decorate the bathroom around this piece alone, and it's just stunning, you guys. It's just stunning. But this time I'm going to use it a little different. I'm going to be using one of my little bunnies that I have, and I'm going to put it inside. But because the bunny is quite wide and this is quite narrow, I'm going to show you how I'm going to build it up and make it look kind of seamless. All I'm going to do is stuff it inside. Now the paper also acts as a filler before you put the actual filler inside. This will save on a lot of fillers because the fillers that are on the market now, they just cost so much for, something that used to be so cheap is so expensive now. So I'm going to fill it with filler. Before I add the bunny, I'm going to add this, which you see here, which was a mirrored tray. The mirror isn't broken, it just came out and I didn't want to use the mirror, so I'm just going to add it over this, and it just goes well with the gold and the blue. Next, I'm going to fill in this with just some twigs, some faux greenery that I got here, and I'm just going to work it around ever so slightly where you can see some of the gold mixing in with the blue. The bunny is from Hobby Lobby, and I just love how this has turned out. Now, although this could be a centerpiece all by itself, I just feel like there's more that I need to do. You can easily go overboard with adding pieces because every piece is unique and different. But this piece I got from Ross. I love this piece so much. I've already arranged it this way I don't have to waste too much of your time. But these are from Hobby Lobby. I got them quite a few years ago and I just love them. I just loved how they just kind of flow, and then I added some of my favorite greenery there, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. Here's the top that goes to this ginger jar. Sometimes you will see it off to the side. I just feel like that's a little bit, I don't know, too much because I'm going to put something else there. But you can definitely, put it to the side. That looks beautiful as well. But since it's Easter themed, I'm going to be adding some more touches of Easter. This is another one of my favorite pieces as well. I have a lot of favorite pieces. And I just added in a few tulips that I got from Amazon. And, I'm just going to kind of collect it all, make a cute little vignette with it. Let me give you an up close look of the detail that's on this vase. They're little monkeys and they are so adorable. The blue is so pretty. It's so pretty. I am doing the added layer look. This is the focal point, you guys. This is so pretty. Just love how that look. Things seem a little a-okay, but I feel like it needs a little more height. So I'm going to be using this bowl, which is a fruit bowl. Got it from Home Goods, only $10. Adding some height will give it more drama. Not that it needs it, but y'all know I'm extra. Gonna add that there. That looks amazing, you guys. Amazing! All the layers and the textures and the colors are just blending so beautifully. I just adore it. And if you don't have a bowl like this, you can also use a cake stand. You can also put like a little wreath around it, around the bowl, to give it that layered look as well. When I'm doing a vignette, I don't like seeing gaps, this space up in here. So I'm going to fill that with another bunny. Now this one's different in texture, of course, but it's picking up some of the cream color that's in the bow and on the tulips. Is one of my favorites as well. And that's the whole thing, you guys. When you're going thrifting, Buy things that you love. Just don't buy things just to be buying them. Buy them because you love them, because you keep them for years. I've had this over at least 15 years and I love it. I don't know if you guys remember the brand Bombay. It was my favorite. I have so many of their little pieces that, because they used to be quite expensive back in the day, but this is one of my favorites. And you could use it for filling in, like use it as a candy dish. I'm going to put jelly beans inside. It's going to be so adorable. Because everything was looking a little flat to me, I am using this candle holder for base. You could pretty much use anything. And when I say anything, anything to bring up the height, long as it kind of like matches with what you're trying to do. And although we have the gold and the silver, you can definitely use mixed gold and silver together. Okay, it's your house. You can do what you want. Cover up some of the base using that moss that I have and then layering it up with the twigs. And you just see a little bit of the silver. But it's okay to use gold and silver, you guys. It's okay. Here's a piece that I got from Goodwill as well many years ago when I used to do a lot of thrifting. I don't do it as much because some of the prices in Goodwill are just as much as Home Goods or any other store. So this is one of my favorite pieces. And what I like about this piece is that it's very versatile. You can definitely use it next to your cooktop to place your cooking utensils inside. Just remove the top. You could place it next to it or just put it away until you're ready to use it as a regular base. Here's another one of my favorite pieces as well. I love this. I don't know what it is about this one. It's maybe because it's smaller, but it has such the pretty blues and again the whites inside. And again, I'm going to be using it to flank my cooktop. One thing you don't want is to have a vase that's the same height like you see here. I didn't realize it was pretty much the same height. You want something either taller or something shorter. And I do have something that I'm going to play with here a little bit until I get it right. This piece right here, I love. It reminds me of the brand Spode. And the reason being is, I don't know, it's just the deep colors of it and the design. Love, love, love this. I'm not a professional when it comes to these types of pieces. I'm just not. I just buy what I love, you guys. So I'm thinking of using this on the other side to flank over by my cooktop. Let's see how it goes. I love how this turned out. The taller jar on the left. I'm using that for my utensils. I keep it towards the left. I don't know. This is a force of habit. I tried putting it on the right, but it really doesn't matter. Right? As long as we get some food. And then I took a regular jar and added some flowers to it. Also, the little ginger jar is that I purchased from a boutique. It was only $3. I didn't like the color, so I spray painted it white, and I've had that also for years. So that's another thing. If you see some items that, you know, that's not your color, don't be afraid to paint them, especially if you didn't pay a lot of money for them. And of course, I have my salt and pepper mills. The gold, it just pops. It just really pops, and it goes well with the blue and white. Right, I added 2 more vases. Again, staggering it in height. And of course, a little more gold pieces. Love this towel. And yes, it's a towel. It's not a dish towel. It's a bath towel. And I just love it. I couldn't find anything else to go with it in my bathroom. I don't know. I think the blue was just a little too strong, or the green. I don't know what was going on with it, but I just love it here. So I'm just going to hang it on this towel. This is a peel and stick towel holder that you can get off of Amazon. And I will link as much or as many of these products that I have. I'm going to share some pieces that I never shared before here on my channel, and that's my small collection of lidded ginger jars. I've collected over the years, and when I mean over the years, I mean since I was in my 20s, and I'm 55. And these are items that I absolutely, truly love, and have had them, like I said, for years. I brought them all the way from New York. That's how much I love them. Some of them, not all of them. But I say all that to say this, is when you're thrifting and you're searching for finds, buy something that you truly love. Just don't buy a bunch of things because you want to fill a space. Buy things that you love, because you're more likely to not have a bunch of clutter and things in your home if you love it. Okay, so this next item is a collector's dream, and it is this blue jar. Don't you just love it? I just like that it's, you know, you can use it in a coastal setting with some seashells or some coral and have it on a table with like some books or candles. It's just so pretty. I also love that it's hand painted with this rose style floral design. It's trimmed with a gold accent. It's just pretty because you guys know I love gold. Another fave that I have is this hand-painted jar that has roosters on it. Oh, you guys remember when roosters used to be in? Well, they're not coming back in this house, but I do love the roosters on this. This is adorable, and I love the green color that's on it. And I still have like the writing that was on it on the bottom that someone handwritten Oriental ginger jar, 7-Eleven. And she wanted a firm price of $14, but I'm going to share how much I paid for all of this. Yes, I do remember because I love my jars. So this next piece isn't vintage, but it's vintage inspired, and I got it from Goodwill. I got 2 of them. This beauty. Isn't she pretty? Now, the thing about this is that normally I would spray paint it or something, and I still may. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what do you think I should do with it. But I do like it because it has like this floral design on it, which is beautiful, and it's perfect for the fall if you know if those are your fall colors. So I think I might just leave it just for that. But I got 2 of them, and the other one has like a different type of lid on it. It's so beautiful, and like I said, I just don't want to paint it. I just want to leave it as is. I don't know. We'll see when that time comes. But let me know in the comments what do you think I should do with it. As far as paint color, that is. So a lot of you know that I have an entertaining closet that's filled with stuff. And that's where I had some of the stuff that was hiding. I knew I had it. I just had to dig for it a little bit, but I have it. And I'm working on getting a cabinet where I can display some of these things. I had them inside the entertainment closet for so many years. And that's not what I bought it for. It to sit in a box collecting dust in a closet, in a dark, lonely closet. I didn't buy it for that reason. So I'm working on getting a display cabinet for it, but I want it to blend in with my home. So that's what I'm going to be doing, that in case some of you wanted to know what you're going to do with all that stuff, Denise. That's what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going to try to use it more often because you can't take it with you. This next item is from Churchill of England. If you know anything about Churchill of England, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm a collector of these things now, and I just find them to be so interesting. And maybe it's because of the color. I don't know, but I'm just drawn to them. Anyway, I got this from the flea market many years ago, and my husband actually talked me into getting it. It has a little read up on the blue willow legend and the collectibles that I have here. It's in very good condition. It looks almost brand new, but this is the blue willow. When I show you this, you guys are going to be like, oh, I see that in Home Goods. And this is it. This is it, you guys. This is Churchill. Churchill. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I have a matching mug that I didn't get with this set. Now, I got this from the flea market. So I want to give you a little tip about the flea market, okay? I may have shared this years ago on one of my videos. I have to check and see. But one thing about when you go to the flea market, try to go on a Sunday, okay? Either you go very early Saturday morning or very late Sunday evening when they're about to close, because vendors are more likely to get rid of that stuff because they don't want to take it home with them and they want to get as much money as they can for that week, right? That was the case in this. I got it for, well, they were selling it for $11.99, and I remember only paying $4 for it. $4. That's my tip of the day. I want to share another one of my favorites. I think this is so adorable and so unique. Napkin rings. Guys, napkin rings, really? These are so cute. I only got a set of 4. Again, I paid $5 for this. I remember this because it was something that I wanted, right? Like I said earlier, something that I wanted. And I've had it for years, and you can tell that it's old. Look, it's like kind of all yellowed, but I love it. This is another set by Churchill. Again, I didn't buy it together. This was on one of my finds, and that is the cup and saucer. I only have two, but you could just tell that it's kind of like worn and old, and I'm searching to see if it is the real thing or not, because sometimes they'll have like little markings that are on it or some stamps that tells you if it's the real thing or not. Then you got to do your due diligence of really digging deep to see if it's the real thing or not. But real or not, I love it. I just love it. And I have two of these, like I said. Also in the teacups or mugs, I got this beauty too. This was $7. I thought it was a little much for it, but again, because there's no marking on it, but I loved it and I purchased that as well. And then we have this piece on the bottom. It says it's from England, and it's not like the Spode, tones or the Churchill colors, but I just love the vintage look of it. They're so pretty, and it's a creamer. You can also use this to put like little buds inside on a tablescape or wherever, or a shelf, wherever. I have time. This last one I have is from Goodwill, and this is so cute. Cutest thing, a little teapot. And again, it has some worn on it, but it's just so pretty, and it looks so cute on a shelf. Look like you're supposed to put maybe a spoon or something supposed to go through that. If you have something like this, let me know. Let me know if you have it, and what goes between those holes, or maybe it's nothing. So that sums up the show and tell of today, and I want to thank you guys for watching.